So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. And the keeper has it. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And it's Zico. Spread out to the left.
Era malaca. Oh, fine, fun.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So, a breakthrough already. Rummenigge. Can he finish? He scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Gullit. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's run loose here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Messi. He's having a shot!
Melinardo lo mejor ídolo.
Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Greece take the lead. Gullit is onto this. And this is Messi. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Jedz, Rekolder, jedz. Jedz, Ahorinam.
Messi.
Bravo!
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lahm. Bellingham. And he was quick to react. Gullit. Cristiano Ronaldo. Very much a man of this moment. And this is Drogba. Cristiano Ronaldo. Crossing.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Allora, figlia.
And this is Ronaldo. Opts to play it back. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's made its way to him. Played into space. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Face to... It's Zico!
Of course.
It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about.
Hey.
Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Get him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've
Solid
seen the
one.
light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Now it's Zico. He's tried
Okay.
one!
Oh.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Seedorf is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Knocks it into space. Messi!
لو جسنا قولي هم
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the...
And Hullet! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Added time.
And it's Bellingham. Threads one in. Looking to play him in. Now it's Drogba. Tries to pass it through. Crosses it in. Van Dijk can get it clear. He's having a go! Now it's Shevchenko. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. And this is Messi. Chance! Here's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Greece have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not
Hello,
change,
attendees.
they
This
could go
is a
big from
Lost
here.
Children's announcement.
Greece
With the
pretty
father
much
of a
out of
boy
sight
in a
here.
blue
It
hat
really has been a
currently
one-sided
making
game
his
so
way to the
far.
Information Center. Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Can he get on the end of this? Pullet picks it up out wide. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has a look up. Good read, needed to be. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. That's a little off target. Vieira. Now it's Zico. Bullet! Oh, good-looking ball. Takes the shot! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's the chance, surely! He scores! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
يلا
I can see
فتوقع
some
استفاجئ.
heads here now, Peter. I see things getting
That's
even worse
fun.
out there if they're not careful.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Adesso ho detto già. Πάμε, κολλητέ μου, πάμε. Καλώς ήρθατε όλοι, παιδιά. Πάμε λίγο ρε μάγκες, πάμε λίγο, έλα, πάμε. Μέσα εδώ τώρα είναι κομπλεξικό, ρε μαλάκα. Μέσα εδώ τώρα είναι κομπλεξικό. 6-1 στο 54. Και κάνει αλλαγές, ρε μαλάκα. Εντάξει. Να.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline.
Να
It
κάνουμε.
seems there's going to be a change. Greece are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Roberto Carlos cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Shevchenko in acres of space out wide. Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, he can't say there was nothing to aim for. What a letdown.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Shevchenko providing an outlet on that flank. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Shevchenko. Lahm. Aims beyond the defence.
Έτσι το ξέρει.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Pele. Tries to play it through. Ball comes in. He rises! It wasn't a great header in the end.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Hullet. Bale, great vision. He is through here. And a chance! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And Hullet!
Καλά.
Put out the best in the keeper. Greece have their third corner. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Roberto Carlos. No, that's been intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira shows great strength. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Osimhen. It's a good-looking delivery. Van Dijk tries to clear. Now it's Shevchenko.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Roberto Carlos. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's had it nicked away.
2 added minutes has been
Kicks
indicated.
out brilliantly. Pele, chance for a shot!
Ωραίος.
They've scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Shoots! It's in! And they are right back within touch! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Ποιος άλλος
Greece
γκολίτα.
can take all the spoils, and it is nothing...
Πάλι καλά λες τίποτα κολλητά μου. Λες. Μπορεί μάλλον. Σως. Τετράμπαρο και φύγαμε. Κατηγορία 1 είναι. Σίγουρα. Βάζω την τέτοια μου στο κουτσούρι. 2, οκ. Πάει η πουλού μου. Ντέρμπι. Ναι. Με ντέρπου λέμε τώρα. Με ντέρπι. Αλλά ωστόσο.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the
Πολύ
stops to
πριν.
make this a monumental
Δεν ξέρω
occasion.
καν πού βέβαια. Δεν τον είχε κάνει εκείνη τη
The
στιγμή.
build-up has been fantastic. Now the game
Τη
is...
στιγμή κοιτάω το χέρι μου. Το Βαρκελόνη, το μικρό.
There's the whistle
Το
and
αριστερό
here we
χέρι
go.
και έχει αίμα.
Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of 2 or 3. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's
And the finish! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Could move up a gear here. Conte. Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. Tries to play it.
Έλα ρε μαλάκα, τι πάσα είναι τώρα αυτή με το σπίτι.
His hands on it and the danger is averted. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a pretty loose pass. Greece yet to have an attempt on goal. And reclaimed it in a trice. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently... And the shot! And the keeper has reacted
Absolutely
superbly
fuck.
there.
Oh,
Zico
shit.
clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has been knocked clear.
That's
And now
one.
a sudden chance to counter. Pirlo is strong enough. Gullit. Gullit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Always onto this. Zico. And that's not going to reach. Scholes. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. That's an excellent interception. Adams getting this one clear. Newcastle trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And that has been clubbed away. And he's straight offside. Minutes till half-time. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé. Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's an imaginative pass.
Oh,
Good ball, good take. Osimhen! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Greece are looking to go forward now. And here's Azar. Can he get it through? Great ball, and he's in here. Zico. Now it's Messi. Well, played right into his path. And it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pirlo. Conte. And it's Scholes. Looking for the run. Ah, that's a fine interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Gullit. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from it.
Picked out brilliantly. In it comes. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Greece really have looked
What the
a
fuck
bit
is new?
disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Vieira did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the big header. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That pass isn't the best. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Great chance!
Ma non capisco!
Split-second reaction.
Zico is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Shevchenko! No, not the best of headers. Scholes, probing pass, and this is Hazard. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well read, nice interception. Newcastle are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Shot, surely! Scholes. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Van Dijk with the slide tackle there. And this is Messi. Shevchenko. There's the shot!
Μου το βγάλεις και αυτό ρε φίλε, είπαμε.
Well taken goal. The breakthrough arrives at last. Really tidily
Είπαμε ρε μαλάκα, εντάξει, έλα.
a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when
Έλα
a
μαλάκα,
renowned
έχει
finisher is
βγάλει
ignored. It's how he built his
άψεστα.
reputation.
Είπαμε, εντάξει.
Substitution for Greece. Number 17.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Sado.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Βαΐα μαλάκα, χωρίς μαλακές τώρα, βγάζει κάποια που δεν τα βγάζει κανείς άλλος μαλάκα.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Κανείς άλλος όμως.
Rafael Leao, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Number 3.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's being urged to... And Batistuta! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
He's cut it out. Cruyff gets rid without sophistication.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how...
Rafael Leao!
Molta stara,
Oh,
ragazzi.
Greece! And again they hit the front. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
Greece get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Cannavaro has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And here's Met, goes for the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Greece have their third corner. And he's there to clear it. Just eases him off the ball.
Greece nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now this could be a chance. And he thumps it clear. And it's Scholes. And here's Hazard.
Added
Now
minutes
there's
have
a
been
fine ball.
indicated.
Tries a shot!
Έλα ρε μαλάκα, απίστευτο.
We thought it was over. It's all square once more. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And Batistuta! Oh, what has happened here? Incoming delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
There will be 4 extra minutes. That has not gone well. Scholes. So that's it. It is all over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give.
Ναι, κάθε φορά πρέπει να κάνω την πέμπτη νίκη ή κάτι γίνεται. Δεν το ξέρεις αυτό. Ου, χαμίδα. Είναι αυτός ρε μαλάκα. Κούρι είναι ρε μαλάκα. Μαλάκα, τι ακούρι δώσανε ρε μαλάκα. Μαλάκα γκούρι, Βαλταβούρα, φίλε. Ναι, έγινε. Πάω, φίλε. Πάω. Φίλε, αυτό το λέω ειλικρινά και το πιστεύω. Το λέω ειλικρινά και το πιστεύω, φίλε. Αυτός ο τερματοφύλακας, μαλάκα, βγάζει κάτι σουτ που κανείς άλλος δεν τα πιάνει, φίλε. Το είπα και πριν. Μαλάκα, δεν υπάρχει αυτό το πράγμα, μαλάκα. Ειδικά στα τέτα τέτ, μαλάκα, δεν τον πιάνει κανείς τον Μπάια. Φίλε, είναι άψιαστος. Στα τέτα τέτ, μαλάκα, τα βγάζει σχεδόν όλα. Δεν κανείς, μαλάκα, αυτό το πράγμα. Δεν ξαναδεί αυτές τις τερματοφύλακα, μαλάκα.
Well, we're underway. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's Pele! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's got his cross in. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Pele! Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely. And we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
And this is Hullet. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nedved. And this is Hullet. Great ball and he... Big chance!
Μαλάκα, θα το κάνει αυτό.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from
Yeah, I
one
missed it
side's
as well.
perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And this is Hullet, and Hullet! Goal, Greece! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Greece have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Φίλε, να βάλει ο Βιγράρ μου.
Knocks it into space. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, good-looking ball. Adams gets over and intercepts. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Pull it. Great chance! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Greece are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pass somewhat off target. Chips it through. Buffon gets good
Anna.
distance on it. Azar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Έλα.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Messi. Tries a measured ball. And he can clear it away. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Greece have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Greece clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that
Αλλά
one.
μην
It
τους
was
πας την
always
πρώτη
going to
σπορ
be
φορμα.
intercepted.
Now it's Pele. Madrid finding their passes. And the pass is intercepted. He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Seedorf. Pele. Nesta goes sliding in. Now, can they get him away? And it's Seedorf. Azar. That's Nedved. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zico. Oh, well measured. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! And this could be the final action of the first half.
Έλα γκούλι.
It's a mighty effort!
Θα μωρή πουτάνα μπες.
As the first half draws to a close. A thrilling end to the half.
Yes,
there,
Mori
one that very
Carviola,
nearly
yes.
changed the complexion of this game
Έλα
completely.
πάμε μάγκες.
Some first half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Greece sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Roberto Carlos simply refused to be outdone there. Seedorf. Seedorf. Costa Curta. Seedorf did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He has found the way through. And Messi!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Costa Curta. Vieira. And it's Seedorf. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition...
Vieira with the foul.
Έλα ρε μαλάκα.
He's been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Greece choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Costa Curta. Some really good ball movement. Greece with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. And this is Messi. And he cuts out a supply. And he's lost his man here. Seedorf. Gullit is onto this. Nedved. Now it's Messi. Seedorf. Oh, what has happened here? And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Now it's Zico. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Messi. Messi!
Apa.
Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Greece find a position of real strength now. Costa Curta. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Greece still have the cards to affect this game. Seedorf has it in a wide position. He rises! Opts to play it back. Nedved. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And this is Zico. Decent chance! And it's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And now he has 2.
Резко они кубик κόσμο.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Right card, promptly onto that, and that is that. Greece will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. The message is clear, none shall pass. Del Piero could try cutting inside here. Chance! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And it didn't take him long. Just a Del Piero! Early ball out from the back. And he's being shifted off it. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Tries to play it through. And a chance! He's found a way through. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Cleared away. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Messi. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cruyff, this is promising. Nedved. Cannavaro cuts it out. Costa Curta. Into the last 5 minutes. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Now it's Del Piero, and here's Mbappe. He might be in here. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Τι έπαθες ρε Μπουφόν?
He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. This certainly looks appetizing, well within shooting range. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Del Piero! Brilliant! A finish of true class! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Maradona tries to pass it through, and he's worked it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. 5 minutes to add. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. He's given it away. Vieira. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And time is up. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute.